Oh, you know what? Let me go grab my glasses. Okay. And I'm back. My hair doesn't look cute, and I'm debating, like, going to just do it before I start this. You know what? Okay. What up, everyone? My name is Sammie Kohn. Happy Saturday, because I actually am recording this on the day that I'm posting it. I am recording a bunch. I actually had to do a lot of catch-up because I missed a lot of World of Remnants, and I think that I was falling behind in some of the clues and such. So I did go back. I watched World of Remnant, Vale, Mistral, Atlas, Vacchio, Between Kingdoms, and Faunus. So I had a lot of World of Remnant catching up to do. Thank you to Vexed Viewer, because people would say, you're missing the World of Remnants, and I'm like, can someone give me the list of what I need to watch? And then no one gave it to me, but Vexed Viewer was like, I got you, on Twitter. So thank you. I followed that note that you gave me in which World of Remnants to watch. Watch them. I did catch on to a couple things, but I still feel like I can't help it. I feel so far behind in some things. Like, I'm confused as to whether I believe Ozpin is alive. I heard his voice, so I'm like, that makes sense, but I can't help but Saul. Some people say, oh, I don't know if that's technically alive because you heard it. I'm like, what does that mean? So I went back, I tried to watch some episodes, I watched the World of Remnants, and I'm still like, I don't know what you're talking about. I still feel like he's alive. But I also think it might just be me not catching on to things. So, Volume 4, Chapter 5, frick, I forgot how to say it. Menagerie. Shit, I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's okay. I know what it is. It's the island that Faunus were given after kind of the Great War, that they're like, here, you can have this spot. And I do remember hearing about it, and that's the only reason I know that name is from the Faunus World of Remnants. So glad I caught up on that. Thanks again for all of you making sure I went back and watched, just in case I like missed something. I'm going to hit it right now, Volume 4, Chapter 5, because I actually still have to edit this and post it today, so I don't want to be wasting much time. All right, let's start it. Oh, I turned closed captions on because I feel like I needed that. Rose, hold us down, we must break free, just live. RWBY! Oh, back to the ship. Where we're shipping. Menagerie?
I've never seen so many Faunus in one place.
This is the one place everyone can feel safe, no matter who or what they are.
Wow. Sure is, crowded, huh?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, this is like her home.
Is it always so cramped?
Which, okay,
Well,
I'm going to do better at pausing and giving quotes, because I think a lot of people are getting upset that I'm missing certain things. I apologize, to talk about that later. But, someone pointed out in the comments that Adam did say he was going to ruin everything she loved. And now that kind of, I don't know why it didn't connect, but that I understand why she's like going to where she's from.
Would you try and take an entire species and put them on an island that's 2/3 desert? Yeah, it tends to be cramped.
What?
Okay.
You guys have that much more space? Why waste it? A little desert never hurt anyone.
It's not like the desert in Vacchio, son. The wildlife here is more dangerous than most of the regions.
So they gave us a terrible island, in their corner of Remnant to try and shut us up.
That's a pretty good summary, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Jerks.
I wonder why Sun doesn't know
We
much
try
about
to
it.
make the best of things.
Like his history.
This is Kuokuana.
Kuokuana! Kuokuana! It's beautiful.
Beautiful. I take it all back. This place looks great. Why would anyone ever want to leave?
That's not the point, son. We asked to be equal, to be treated just like everyone else. Instead, we were given an island and told to make do.
Very
so we did the
cramped.
best we could. We came together and we made a home where any faunus could feel welcome. But this island, this town, will always be a reminder that we're still not equal. That we're still second-class citizens.
Well, hey. This guy's feeling pretty at home.
Aww.
All right.
She's still
Time to go
upset.
home.
Time to
Yeah?
go home.
Which one's yours? Can you see it from here?
Kind of.
Is it that one? What about that tiny one down there? I like the paint job.
It's that one.
The big one? Oh my gosh. What's Blake working with?
What is it?
It's just been a long time since I've seen my parents.
Well, came all this way.
That is a big,
If we're
it's the
being
biggest
honest,
house
that's
there.
kind of intimidating.
Blake?
Hi, Mom.
That's her mom. Look at her little ears go down. Oh.
Baby girl.
Oh.
Ollie, who is it?
Kali? Gira. Gira Kali? That's Blake's dad? He's a big dude.
We were horrified when we heard the news. The Kingdom of Vale wasn't perfect, but it certainly didn't deserve what happened. We were both so worried.
Please, I knew she'd be fine.
That isn't the slightest bit true. You should have seen him pacing.
You guys have nothing to worry about. I've seen your daughter in action before, and trust me, she's got some moves.
And what exactly do you mean by that,
Oh.
Mr. Wukong?
Well, you see, sir, it's just that, you know, she's such a good fighter and all. I have a lot of respect for
Why is he here
her,
again?
but also for her. But because of the
He
fight,
just kind of followed me home.
she's not good looking. She
I
is
see.
or slightly. She's definitely above average.
Oh my god.
I mean,
He's just digging a hole. Perfect first time meeting dad. Oh,
this tea is really good.
I love his tail. I love Son's tail.
I like him.
Mom.
Darn it, I completely forgot about the meeting.
Gira?
Give me a moment.
Gira. What is? I want to know what is he a cat
Is
faunus
everything
as
okay?
well? Because I
Yes, dear,
remember.
just poor timing. He can reschedule. It's just been hard dealing with them lately.
Dealing with who?
Hmm? The White Fang.
What? Dad!
Blake, what's wrong?
Miss Belladonna.
We had no idea you'd returned.
What are you doing talking to these people?
This is Corsic and Fennec Albe. They represent the White Fang here in
Corsic
Menagerie.
and Fennec Alban.
Those psychos are here too?
Young man, I'm not sure what you've heard of our organization, but I can assure you we're not nearly as ferocious as the media would have you believe.
What we've heard? We've seen firsthand. Your fanatics slaughtered people.
What is she talking about?
Precisely what we came to discuss with you, Your Grace.
Your Grace? Oh.
Is everything all right?
He's like
Wait,
a
you
head
guys
honcho
seriously
there.
don't know?
No what?
The White Fang was at the fall of Beacon. They attacked innocent civilians, and they released Grimm into the school.
Oh gosh, I can't believe they don't know.
Is this true?
Sadly, Your Grace, it is.
Don't act like you're...
That's enough. Explain yourselves.
Though it pains us to admit, it has become apparent that the Vale branch of the White Fang is no longer operating under orders of High Leader Kohn.
Kohn.
Rather, they've elected to follow the rule of one Adam Taurus. I believe you're all familiar with the young adept and his extreme philosophy.
Yeah, we know Adam.
Beacon wasn't the first time the Fang started shooting up Vale.
The High Council had their suspicions of a splinter group, but they could prove nothing until this latest incident.
Incident? People are dead.
And it is a tragedy.
Your Grace, we came to assure you that Brother Taurus and his followers do not represent the will of the White Fang.
And how can I be sure of that?
We understand if you bear any
What is he?
skepticism towards these claims.
Of course I
The White Fang's tactics are admittedly more aggressive since you stepped down as High Leader and became Chieftain of Menagerie. But
he used to be
this-
the High Leader?
This is no way to make our message heard.
We have ample documentation from the council meeting, as well as several strategies to apprehend and punish these strays if you'd care to review them.
I will. But another day. I'd like some time to reconnect with my daughter.
But of course, Your Grace.
We completely understand. It was a pleasure to see you again, young Blake.
We were saddened when we heard of your departure from the White Fang, but understand if you can no longer support our cause.
It is a wearying fight, after all.
Who says I'm done fighting?
If you ever do wish to return, you need merely to come find us.
Sister Ilya would be elated.
Sister Ilya.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
This is all so much. Oh my gosh. So much information to take in.
So, those guys were creepy.
I really don't like you.
And that dude's a big ass dude, so.
An interesting development, wouldn't you say?
Fennec.
Interesting indeed.
Oh. Why are they showing these two again?
So, shall we inform Brother Adam?
We shall.
That's why I don't like the closed captions. I can see it before they say it. So I need to be careful of that. No! They're on Adam's hand! Tyrion is following them.
I was hoping you could help me find someone.
No! No! I hate his... Get out! No! He's following. He's so close behind. No! Okay. Phew. Okay. Wait, did they put the names in there? Oh, there they were. God, that was so quick. Fennec, Tyrion, Corsic, Guerra, Kali. Okay, alright, my thoughts on this. So thankfully I just watched the Faunus World of Remnant. I think I would have been a little bit more far behind if I hadn't just watched that, because I learned all about Menagerie and that island. Oh my gosh, there's 2 people who are definitely on Adam's team, which is scary. So even the ones that, the White Fang that you think could be good, because at first I'm thinking, all right, well, maybe there are some good ones, and then there's some crazy radical ones, which ties into a lot of what the world is today. I feel like the RWBY team, like, and the people who wrote this hint on a lot of things that are going on. But then you want to think, like, all right, maybe there also are some good guys in the White Fang and you don't want to, like, completely rule them out. And then they go and say something about reporting back to Adam. So it's like, oh, damn. And they're keeping your Grace, which is Guerra, out of the loop on a lot of things. It seems like he was the high leader of White Fang and has stepped down, and that maybe the person that is Kohn that has stepped in, I remember hearing that name before. Something with an S. Kohn. God, I wish I could keep all these things in my head. It's just so not possible. Oh, I did watch about, like, when the 2 Faunus come together, if they're, like, 2 completely different things, you don't know what will come out, like, be born. I'm not sure what Guerra is. Is he a cat? I didn't really see any animal features. Like, he's a big dude with, like, the patch of hair, but I don't remember seeing anything, so if anyone can help me out with what he is. I also just remembered something else in watching the World of Remnants when Crow, obviously who voices it, which is just, I really like the voice work on those World of Remnants, says something about Mistral and hiding out is a good place. I feel like that's where the bad guys are hiding out. After, like, thinking of that, it just came to my mind. So I'm like, maybe Salem and the rest of the crew are there. Except for Tyrion, who is, like, right on the tails of Crow and RWBY and the team. And that's really scary because he's looking for Ruby. And that makes me very nervous. Still don't know if Ozpin is alive. And Adam has a lot more followers than we think. And this is going to be bad. So now we're worried about Grimm. We're worried about the White Fang being crazy. We're worried about these crazy villains, the bandits, Ozpin and the Relic. Where is he? Someone told me to go back and watch episodes, and I did, and I'm catching on to what Ozpin is up to. And someone said that the World of Remnants could help me too, but I just feel like my head is one big, like, jumble of mess trying to take it all in and make it fit together. And that makes sense because even on a show like Game of Thrones, a lot of things didn't connect for me until people kind of pointed it out after the fact. So I'm not surprised with how that's happening for me. That's just how I am. So I will leave it at that. Hopefully I did better at not looking away while writing down some notes. I only wrote 2 notes, so maybe three. So if people are really that upset, I'm sorry. I just wrote down things to make sure I hit on and talking about them at the end. So that is my full reaction to Chapter 5, Menagerie. I hope I'm saying that right. Menagerie. Really cool little island. I see why they have some sort of resentment after I've learned a little bit more about the history. I'm still reacting even though I said it was over or reviewing. So there's just so much going on. Who is the true enemy here? Who is? You never know. Are they all going to come together? Are they all going to have to fight? It is kind of like Game of Thrones. Everyone, but then they got to fight the White Walkers and the Grit. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Okay, kind of reminds me of that. All right, that's my reaction for Chapter 5. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you like this reaction. And comment below if there's anything I've missed, critiques, comments, concerns, love, support. Follow me on Twitter at Sammie Kohn. Yes. I am just why can't I shut up? Okay, Sammie Kohn out.